Yay, that means my username works. When I was thinking of what I was going to call myself in this industry, I tried to think of something that was very direct and that didn't leave you guessing as to who I am and what I'm about. So, yay, that works. Second, thanks for giving me the opportunity to talk about key holding. So, if you see an SW and she has one of these, or just a key on a necklace or multiple keys on necklaces, there's something that we consider in the BDSM world as a key holder. A key holder is usually a dominant who has control of people's cages. And as in cages, I mean being celibate. So a chastity device. And people choose to cage themselves or have others cage them for many reasons. It's not necessarily, it could be because they have a big project at work and they want to stay focused. It may be because they want to better themselves and they need some time without distractions. It's also for people who really want a regimented schedule and want to control themselves by lending the control of their lives to somebody else. The person who gave me this is someone that I met recently. We had been talking for a long time. They were caged for a very long time. They had specific tasks, they had specific rules. They want points if they did certain things, and based on the points or the tasks or the goals we had, they were allowed to come out. But some people want to be caged long term. For some people, it can be dysphoria. For some people, it can be just a way to take control of their own life, because there's a lot of narcissistic abuse out there in the world, and people just control your life and tell you what to do without you consenting to it. So this is a good way to process some of that narcissistic abuse, is to sit down and have an agreement with a dominant that can take hold of your life, that you've asked for help from. And so this particular sub, he was trying to lose weight for his wedding, and just for overall health too. So I put them on a regimen. I had them fasting, intermittent fasting, and they were losing weight every week. They were gaining points. I got to see them. We filmed, and hopefully we can arrange it so we can see each other one more time and finish the list of things that we had set out as rewards because of being caged for so long. This isn't just for submissives though. I've met dominant men who also self-cage, and the reason why they do it is because they're trying to, advance in their career or are studying for a specific set of tests that are really important in their life, and they don't want distractions, so they cage so that they can focus, which I think is really cool. So yeah, there's so many people who judge this whole chastity situation and have feelings about it, but they don't know what it's actually about. And I think it's really beautiful that I get to see what it really is about. This set of key and lock. So this doesn't necessarily mean that it's for one sub. There are people who just wear one and it's just for one sub and they're in a relationship or whatever. But I am a key holder, which means that I have my own lock, I have my own key, and with every single person that I see, I use my key and my lock for the remaining time that we are together, and then I take it back, because I am a key holder. So I have multiple people that are caged, or I cage multiple people. It's really fun. I get to see people grow, and I get to see them thrive, and I get to see them hitting goals and getting their life back on track, which it's such a privilege. Like, I feel so honored that they trust me to heal parts of them, that they trust me to hold their hand through something that's going to be really scary or difficult for them. And I get to be a cheerleader. I get to be like a governess, someone who um, believes in you and will keep you on track. Like, I love discipline. I've had subs write things out 100 times. I've had people sit in the corner, kneel on rice, like so many different aspects to all of this. It's really fun for me. I get to be creative, and they also get to have someone um, to be a friend and make sure that they're okay through something when maybe in their lives they're not able to ask for help from their friends. They're able to hire me and, you know, get their needs met without having to worry that I'll judge, because most people do judge this lifestyle, and it's not what people think. It really isn't. I think it's really beautiful to, as a submissive, let go and put your trust into somebody else. It has to do with trust. It has to do with communication. There's so much of that. It's not just like, I don't hate men and cage them all. Like, I truly care about each person that comes to me, because at the end of the day, they're asking for help. I help people in ways that others don't understand because they're not decolonized yet. And so I love it. So thank you for offering the opportunity for me to discuss this. And yeah, I love being a key holder. It's not as crazy as it seems. It's kind of beautiful, and it really lets you have faith in humanity again when you can be in a dynamic like this. Honestly, it helps cure my depression a lot, because I see so much horrors in the world, and then I see individuals that trust me and their success. Like, if you do take advice from others, you can grow, you can thrive. But most people are too scared to give up that control. So I think it's a brave and courageous act to submit to yourself and get your needs met, and seek those needs with the people who are open to having that kind of dynamic. It's just beautiful. Like, it takes so much effort to get to the point where you're like, yes, I want to be caged by you. Or just me accepting, like, yeah, you're worthy of my trust, and so I will cage you. So yeah, I don't know. Those are my thoughts. If you have any questions, if you want to ask me anything about specific things in this key holder lifestyle, go for it. Again, thanks for providing some time for education by bringing it up. And yeah, you keep on kinking on.